Welcome to this explainer. Look, you're probably already interacting with AI every single day, right? Maybe you're using it to draft some emails or just bouncing ideas around. But today we are going to completely transform you from an everyday casual user into an absolute power user. We're going to unpack these massive 2025 updates and show you exactly how to make your workflows significantly faster and, honestly, just way more dynamic.
Okay, let's dive into this. 99%. While it feels like literally everyone is using this app right now, a staggering 99% of people are completely underutilizing it. They're totally missing its full capacity because, well, they're stuck using it the exact same way they did when it first launched. We're going to fix that today. By the end of this explainer, you are absolutely going to be in that top 1%.
Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll tackle the 99% problem, and then we'll get into the RTC RO prompt framework. After that, we'll look at going multimodal and conversational, dive deep into agents and deep research, and finally, we'll wrap the whole thing up by building your custom assistant.
All right, Section 1, the 99% problem. Let's see how recent massive updates have fundamentally changed how this tool actually operates.
So if you're still just typing simple questions into a text box, it's kind of like you're driving a sports car, but you're stuck in first gear. This new model selector up in the top left corner, it changes everything. You've got GPT-5 Auto, which seamlessly toggles between different cognitive gears for you. It uses instant mode for quick, rapid-fire tasks, and then it dynamically switches to thinking mode all on its own for complex, long-term problems that actually require deep reasoning. Plus, there's a Pro mode for heavy research running alongside your legacy GPT-4o models. Getting a handle on this top left menu is absolutely step 1 for unlocking true efficiency.
Moving right along to Section 2, the RTC RO prompt framework. Before we get to the flashy new features, we absolutely have to fix the foundational error most people make: terrible prompting.
Because look, if your inputs are weak, your outputs are going to be weak. Take a standard request, something like create an itinerary for a 3-day Goa trip. That's just going to give you a cookie-cutter generic day 1, day 2 list. But compare that to a rich, context-heavy prompt where you specify it's a solo, vegetarian-only trip departing from Bengaluru. Suddenly, the AI instantly generates this highly tailored, downloadable PDF featuring hidden jungles, canyons, turtle shores, and specific veg cafes. I mean, the difference is literally night and day.
So how do you actually get that high-quality result? Well, you use the RTRO framework. It's like a mental checklist. Step 1, give the AI a role. Tell it to act as an expert travel agent. Step 2, define the task clearly. Step 3, give it context, all about yourself and your preferences. Step 4, explain the reasoning, the why behind the task. And finally, Step 5, dictate the exact output format you want, like a PDF, and set a stopping condition. This structure gives the AI everything it needs. We really have to stop treating it like a basic search engine and start treating it like a collaborator that thrives on context.
Oh, and while we're fixing fundamentals, I definitely want to quickly point out the temporary chat toggle up on the top right. This is essential for when you need to research some random topic that you do not want permanently messing with your AI's long-term memory. It just keeps a copy for safety for 30 days and then erases it completely. It is the perfect clean slate for those one-off tasks.
All right, let's move to Section 3, going multimodal and conversational, and see how this builds from merely typing text to interacting with sight and sound.
We are way past just typing text into a box. These multimodal capabilities mean you can upload massive Excel spreadsheets to extract data, analyze trends, or literally just find specific answers right out of your files. Need visuals? You can prompt it to generate an image of a super realistic iPhone ad right on the side of the Bengaluru Airport Road. Or, even better, you can ask it to take some really complex text, like the dry details of a new GST reform bill, and turn it into a beautifully polished, highly accurate infographic in less than a minute. I mean, that is an absolute game changer for students revising notes or professionals who just need a quick presentation.
But perhaps the most intuitive shift here is voice mode. Honestly, this should become your new default way to communicate with the app. It genuinely doesn't feel like you're talking to a robot. It feels incredibly human. For instance, you could be asking it to brainstorm an outline for a YouTube video, and right in the middle of the conversation, you can just say, "Hey, can you talk to me in Hindi and sound a bit more humorous?" And it seamlessly pivots its tone, its language, its personality, the whole shebang. It's entirely fluid.
And then there's this new Study and Learn feature, which completely flips the script on how we use AI for education. Instead of just handing you the answer to a math problem, it actually uses the Socratic method. So if you ask it to teach you the Pythagorean theorem, it won't just solve it for you.
It'll break down the concepts, ask you questions, test your knowledge with examples, and walk you through the math step by step. And if you make a mistake, it patiently guides you right back on track. It actually teaches you.
Now for Section 4, Agents and Deep Research. This is where we shift from simply talking to the AI to delegating actual work to it.
Yeah, this is the climax of the tool's power. If you compare a standard web search with agent mode, it's mind-blowing. Agent mode actually opens browser tabs on your behalf and interacts with websites just like a human would. You can tell it to go to Google Flights and find the cheapest 48,000 rupee return economy tickets from Bengaluru to London for specific dates, and it will literally navigate the site, plug in the data, and report back to you. Or you can ask it to run a fundamental analysis on the Geo BlackRock fund by scraping reviews and financial data. You can even have multiple agents running simultaneously while you just sit back and manage them.
Which naturally leads us to a massive question. Do you need PhD-level research done in minutes? Because if you do, you absolutely need to understand the most powerful feature available right now, deep research.
So the crucial point is the sheer scale of this. In a real-world test, a user asked the AI to investigate the unusual spending habits and no-cost EMI usage of India's Gen Z. They wanted it to look at food, quick commerce, the long-term financial impacts, the works. The AI went into deep research mode. It worked autonomously for 16 minutes, actively read and analyzed 132 different sources, and generated an incredibly thorough 8-page consulting-grade report. That's the exact kind of in-depth, structured research you'd normally pay a consulting firm thousands of dollars for, and it did it in the time it takes to drink a cup of coffee.
Finally, Section 5, Building Your Custom Assistant. Let's see how you can mold all this raw power directly to your personal life and daily workflows.
The first big step here is connecting your external apps directly to the AI. You can link your Spotify account and simply ask it to generate a playlist similar to Taylor Swift's Lover. You can connect your GitHub, your Gmail, or your calendar to have it fully optimize your schedule. You can even connect it to Canva, tell it to research the fashion designer Sabyasachi, and watch as it auto-generates a fully designed 10-page presentation directly into your Canva account. No way, right? But it actually works perfectly.
You can also turn this tool into a tireless mini-agent by scheduling your repetitive tasks. Say you're tracking real estate. Step 1, request research on the current prices of 3 BHK apartments in Bangalore. Step 2, instead of asking it every single week, you just set a time and frequency, like weekly, every Monday at 2 p.m. Step 3, you save and automate. Now, every single Monday, without you lifting a finger, the AI performs the research and shoots you an updated summary message. It takes that busy work completely off your plate.
And to make the AI truly yours, you've got to utilize personalization and memories. You can adjust its personality to be witty, cynical, or act like a total nerd. More importantly, it continuously stores memories about you. If it knows you're a 24-year-old content creator living in Bangalore, every single answer it gives you moving forward is contextually tailored to that specific age, location, and occupation. Combine this with the Mobile Pulse tab, which curates hyper-specific industry news based on your chat history, and you literally have an assistant that knows exactly what you care about.
For the ultimate level of organization, we have projects and custom GPTs. Projects let you neatly organize dedicated workspaces. Think of them as supercharged folders. You could have one for your health routines and another for your stock market investing. Custom GPTs let you build specialized tools. For example, you can upload all your past LinkedIn posts into the configuration settings, and the AI will learn your exact writing style to create an automated, personalized LinkedIn content writer. You can use it over and over, or even publish it for other people to use.
We've covered a massive amount of ground today, from those new auto-switching models and the RTC-RO prompting framework, all the way up to deep research and custom GPTs. Now, the ball is in your court. I want to leave you with this final, provocative question. What repetitive part of your life will you automate first? You now have the exact blueprint to step out of that 99%. Dive in, experiment, and let the AI do the heavy lifting for you. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.